Hello and welcome to Trains in Viatic and a Monday video. Today I want to show you how to lift points. I got two types of points to lift today. You'll notice that I still have some trains on the track because I haven't quite finished putting them all away. But the points I have is a three-way point and a two-way point. So I'll start the title. Then I'll show you the techniques I have to put the points away. Make sure to do my best to save a point. So let's start the title. When you buy your points, if a new points are in packaging like that, if they're old packs, they're in packaging like that. This is actually about 30-40-year-old point. But you can see that they're nicely packed away. But you don't want any damage to happen to your points. In particular, let me grab a point out. Your most susceptible area is your blade there, and then any wires you have on the back. So when you lift your point, you want to make sure to lift it in a way that you can reuse it. As you can see, this point will never be used because I cut that too longer gap. But I always keep that as it's good to show you your mistakes. So we'll go over to my three-way point and go through my technique in lifting it. Then we'll do a standard point and lift that. So this is the three-way point. The first job I have is I need to remove this point motor and this point motor. Luckily they're just screwed down. So I get a posse head screwdriver. Undo the screws. So that go and get unscrewed like that. And then that get unscrewed from the point decoder. So undo the 4 screws off this point. These are Pico points, therefore they have 3 wires running to them. So that's one point lifted, and that can be a point which can hold it down. So take out the next 3 points. So that's now undone, and I undo the screws on this. So that one's now undone. Next we have the polarity switches. These I'm going to start off by snipping the wires off there, snipping the wires off there, and snipping that wire off there. So we got this wire here, which is a part of the point that does that switch. Then you've got the same for that. Then you have your 2 feed wires. So I undo this here, undo this one here. You can use an electric screwdriver. So far every piece we have undone will be able to be reused. Even for screws, so So about this dodgy handwork. So undo that there. Sometimes it's easier to use a straight head in a cross. So that come out. So the point is now loose. Next I'm going to use my track cutters just to lift out any track pins. So that's now free. Now I have two options. I can lift everything out like that, and then the track is free, and cut those two wires. If you're doing it from the middle, you can just cut off a fish plate. So on the back I now have those two frog wires and then two track power. So I want to make sure that those wires stay safe. The two frog wires can be for two feed wires can be chopped off, and that's now ready to be put away. So I'll move you over there and we can do the same on for a normal point. So we're on this set of points. I got these side motors, which you just use your pliers and they come out like that. And I then unscrew those. Then take out any trap pins, and you can see this has already started to lift itself. It's easier to do this one first. This one just need a quick unscrew. So unscrew that there, unscrew that at the back. For black and blue wires I just release, which is just a quick snip. And then just lifting one point, like so. You can just wiggle everything slowly, and all the points are now released. So again I'll just snip for orange wire, and you can see on here we got that feed wire. Some of the older ones don't have that feed wire, so I'll just put that around like that, and that's a piece of track ready for the next layout. I'll be storing them so that I have two different size tracks in for different boxes. So these are both the same way, so they will go like that, and then an elastic band holding it all in place. So let's do the end of the video. So as you can see, the points are easy to lift up. You just need to be careful if you have electric frogs about this little wire here. So that have a habit of coming off, and before it gets put away finally, I'll be taking out these little nails. But as you can see, if you have a 4 piece of points, they lift quite naturally. And then with 3-way points, which are over here, you have 2 of those wires. Again, you just be careful with them, and remember when you wire this back up to have them the correct way round. Again, take out the pins and keep them all safe, but they're quite easy, and what I'll be doing is stack them all together with elastic bands and put them to one side. I'm going to be doing the points first and then the straight track, and then after that I'll be doing the glued down track, which is going to be the hardest part. So thank you everybody for watching. Remember to like, subscribe and comment, and join me on Wednesday at 8 o'clock British Summer Time for my live stream, where we'll be working on the Metcalfe model I'm building. So the last thing is, when I was taking the pins out, I wasn't cutting with these, I was just pulling, as if you cut the pins you're going to blunt the thing. So thank you everybody for watching. Like I said, remember to like, subscribe and comment, and tell your friends, and I'll see you all on Wednesday for the live stream. Thank you very much. Richard.